Wow. Wow. Like, really, wow. Oh my God. I just got out of bed, and last night I went to go see Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Wow. Wow. That's my only word for it. Wow. So, let's get into the movie. So, Godzilla, King of the Monsters has Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. All of the four pretty much most popular kaijus of all of the Godzilla franchise. Now, there was something going on with the internet. This movie has a 41% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let me tell you right now, this movie does not deserve that. It deserves a 72 and 80%. It's definitely not a perfect movie. It's almost far from perfect. But, Jesus! Watch other reviews. Some people are loving this movie. Now, I didn't love Godzilla King of the Monsters. Did I really enjoy it? Yes, you were right about that. Now, if you are one of the people who did not really enjoy the first Godzilla movie, frankly, because there's only like 8 minutes of Godzilla in a 2-hour and 5-minute Godzilla movie or something like that. Let me just tell you, Godzilla King of the Monsters, I'm very happy to say, is pretty much, out of the Godzilla movies I've seen, the Godzilla movie with by far the most Godzilla movie screen time. There's a ton of Godzilla in this movie. Now, the clan in the middle, it's kind of a minor thing to say. Now, there is in the middle where people aren't really sure what's happened to Godzilla, okay? And it's really, in that, say, like 20 minutes of the film, it can't, some people may find it boring, but it's kind of character building stuff, so I liked it. But number one, the biggest, great thing about this movie is the kaijus. Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah. All of them are fantastic. All of them have fantastic, Sorry. Okay. All of them have fantastic scenes where, they are first introduced. Great stuff. When there's the scene where King Ghidorah gets loose is very, very scary. There's a shot in the film where it just looks. I'm just saying a shot in the movie, so it's not really a spoiler. But there's a shot in the film where it looks at the characters and it pans down and it sees the ground rumbling. And I'm just knowing what's happening. And let's talk about the fight scenes in the movie. Incredible. There's an amazing fight scene. There's pretty much every kaiju in the movie, every monster, has their own fight scene. Mothra fights Rodan. Godzilla fights Ghidorah like 3 times. Ghidorah fights Rodan. Wait, no. Godzilla fights Ghidorah 3 times. Then there's a really awesome scene when there's the scene. When Rodan is introduced into the movie, there's a really intense, awesome scene where, okay, I won't spoil it. I'll have a spoiler review. I'll do it maybe after this video's up. But this movie is pretty freaking good in my opinion. The number 2, I like the characters in the movie. Most of them. There's a nice tight-packed relationship between 3 characters of the Russell family. Millie Bobby Brown, off of Stranger Things fame, really good in the movie. Her mother, also really good. Sometimes she's really unlikable, but I can deal with it. Sometimes she also does pretty stupid decisions, but I can also deal with it. Then the father, which I can't really remember his name, but he has a nice human backstory to him. They tried to give him some depth. And it really works, to me at least. and when the characters are on screen, they do something. They do cut to the characters when the action is happening. But what the characters are doing are like progressing the plot, which so I'm fine with that. And yeah, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Oh God, really good movie. Really enjoyed it. But now let's get into the negatives. Oh, by the way, last positive. The cinematography is fantastic. Cinematography, great. At the night scenes, when the kaijus are fighting each other, awesome stuff. The cinematography, there's awesome wide shots. Like you get a wide shot of Godzilla standing like far away from Ghidorah and then charging at each other. Awesome, really cool. But now let's move into the negatives of the film, because it does have some negatives. Now the jokes. There are times where the movie can go for comedy. Quite a bit of times. They're scattered. There's probably like 2 jokes every like 10 minutes of the movie. And a lot of times they fall flat. They really fall flat. There's only like 2 times in the movie where I'm like, wow. It gives me like a brief chuckle. But then it's not really funny at all. Sometimes there's a character named Sam in the movie who a lot of times goes for comedy. Sometimes it can make some adults laugh. Me personally, I didn't really laugh once. So yeah. And then some other characters in the movie. Some characters, before I get to that, the comedy thing, some person makes a joke about a fortune cookie. And yes, it can be somewhat effective to some people to laugh. But for me, again, just to make me laugh. Now, to the characters. Some characters, at least. Some characters from the first movie, they are in this movie, but, they really just push them aside like they're nothing in the movie. Like, nothing really happens. No character really changes in the movie. Ken Watanabe is good from the original. Ken Watanabe is good. His assistant is back, and then, that's pretty much it. The general is back. But yeah. That's really all I can say for the negatives, because a lot of the characters are very bland in this movie. They're very one-dimensional, especially like a guy from Game of Thrones. There was a pretty cool after-credit scene, though. There's a really cool after-credit scene. If you want to see the after-credit scene in the movie, you have to wait till the very end, like I did. So yeah, but this movie uses some original music from the 50s movies. There's a scene. Okay. There's a scene when, if you've seen the trailers, you know what I'm talking about. The scene in the trailers where Godzilla comes rising up into the water and the people are looking down from the boat and he roars. It's used to such great effect in the movie to me. That was probably my favorite scene in the movie. The third act of this movie is incredible. It's pretty much as good as the first act, as the last act in Godzilla 2014. So yeah, guys, I'm very happy to say Godzilla King of the Monsters is by far my favorite movie in the Monsterverse. The movie's not perfect. I wouldn't know if I'd call the movie great. So I think, 3 things about it are great. 3 characters are great. Phenomenal action scenes. And the cinematography, that's all fantastic. The rest, to me, is either average or just really, is just one-dimensional, average, or just some badness mixed in there. But with all the 3 positives, that overwhelms me. I cannot wait to buy this movie on Blu-ray. I can't wait. Hopefully I'll see it again in theaters. If I do, if I don't, that's fine. But I'm going to give Godzilla King of the Monsters a solid B+. My favorite Monsterverse movie. Don't listen to the critics. If they are saying this movie is garbage, it's not. you will go in, and if you're not a fan of the original, you're gonna have a blast with this movie, which is what I did. Now I'm not. Now I enjoyed the original, but again, 8 minutes of Godzilla. Seriously, this movie has like 20 minutes of Godzilla. Really awesome. Show, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.